Hey guys, it's Red here, and I'm going to be giving you my guide on how to beat Sinh, or Sinh, the Slumbering Dragon, the last boss of the Sunken King DLC in Dark Souls 2. You don't want any spoilers. There's a little X button in the top right corner of your browser. Click it and fuck off. Now, when he first enters the room, you see he does an attack when he breathes into the air, and you want to watch out for the kind of body check he does. He always does the same thing, but you can just easily roll away. Now, when he goes up into the air, your best bet is to honestly try to stay near him, but not directly underneath him, because then you avoid most of his attacks, and if you're not directly underneath him, he can't do any damage by dropping down on you. Now, also, I didn't manage to do it in this recording, but you can chop his tail off. So, and also when you see him duck his head like that, it means he's going to come in for that attack. And again, you stand close, and you're alright really, you can get out of the way. It takes a while to drop. A little bit of advice, don't summon a phantom named Eldrick. Yeah, that's one of his other attacks. That's why it's good to stand near him, because it's got a bit of an AoE to it. Now, you can chop his tail off, as I was going to say. I didn't manage to in this playthrough. But that increases the amount of flying attacks he does. So you do want to watch out and be careful. And the safest place to stand, really, is behind him. Now, when he does this attack, you can actually attack his tail. So don't stand directly behind him. But if you attack his tail, you're pretty safe. So you can just get some free hits in. And now another strategy is wait for him to land and stand about a midway distance out and let him do his flamethrower breath type thing. I don't know what it is. It's like it's toxin breath. And you know, you can get a few hits in there as well. As long as as soon as he starts, you see him pulling his head back, run in, and then just stay hitting his neck. Now, when you're in front of him, you'll see that he does the swipes. Also, his wings cover the screen, so it's really quite difficult to avoid. And don't heal when you're in a toxin cloud. But yeah, you'll see him basically just lifts up one arm, and you'll just see him going for the claw swipe. And all of his attacks do quite high damage. I wouldn't recommend using a shield. This is the flame breath I was on about. It does do quite a bit of damage. This is New Game Plus though, so don't worry, it's not as brutal. And you can, if you get the timing right, like you've seen there, just avoid that. Now, I'm going to say you should probably try to keep on top, like full health, all the way through this fight, so he doesn't one-bomb you, because it does happen. And also, summoning is essential. And I mean, this was made a little bit harder by the fact that both phantoms die. There we go. Yeah, what I'm doing, I don't think there's any point having a shield. I think the Germ Great Shield does block his breath attacks, but I think you probably still get toxin damage from it, and that is a real, that is really going to fuck you up in this fight. So I would recommend, I had the Kite Blossom Shield, you can't see it here, but that increases your stamina regen. And also I'm wearing the Bracing Knuckle Ring +2, and that's because apparently his hide is corrosive and does quite high durability damage, so your weapons will break basically if you don't have something to reinforce them with. So maybe even take Repair Powder with you into this fight. Now don't worry, the AoE of that isn't too large, so you're okay. And I can't remember what other rings I had. I think I had the Chloranthy Ring +2 on, which you get from beating the Executioner's Chariot on New Game Plus. Again, obvious reasons for stamina regen. And the other ring was the third Dragon Ring, increases stamina, health, and equip load, just because you can see the appeal. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think really helped me towards the latter stages of this fight, is going wait beneath him, and as he lands, you can get a free hit in. And now, don't get carried away like I did there. Like, if you're using, basically my weapon is kind of equivalent to an Ultra Great Sword of some kind. So you might only want to get one in. So, and when you see him running like that, with his head to the side, like lolling to the side, and he looks a bit special, that means he's going to do the body check, which is really easy. And also, if you can, try to roll underneath him, because he kind of spazzes out a little bit, and he can't really get you. So yeah, you see, get a shot in there and avoid him. And just basically the thing with this boss is don't get cocky and get extra hits in that you can leave till a later date. Don't try and hit him 50 times and then take damage from him, because he's one of them. If you just start doing that, he'll fuck you up. So this is what I mean. If you can get out of the way, just lay into his neck. But again, it's quick recharge time. His claws, pretty easy to get the roll timing right for them. You know, he's not really, but like try and keep to the back of him again, like I said earlier. And like I said, I'm underneath him now, as you saw there, and he does jump back, but it didn't really help him, did it? And so yeah, that is my strategy. I think it must be a lot easier as a sorcerer, or using bows and stuff, or miracles, blah blah blah. But you know, I'm a man. I play it melee. And also, if you notice, there was a spear sticking through his chest. Now with his soul, you can make Yorg's spear, and I believe that is you know, there to fight. And obviously, Sinh decided that it looked badass to have a spear pointing through his chest that looks like a weird nipple, and it comes out the front end. I don't know why. I'm not going to question him. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that helped somewhat. If you have any questions, please feel free to tell me. And I guess I'll just see you motherfuckers later. Peace.